morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. So in the previous videos we are just going through the chapter number 6, that is conservation of plants and animals. Okay students, in that first of all we have seen the biodiversity. What is biodiversity? We all know the variety of organisms that is on the earth. It is known as its biodiversity. Okay students, and next what we have seen, we have seen the some of the species like endangered species, eccentric species, and then after we have seen the loss of biodiversity, which causes are there in the loss of biodiversity that we have seen. And now we will start with the another topic, that is conservation of biodiversity, how it is conserved. Okay students, let us see that conservation of biodiversity. Okay students, so how can we conserve the biodiversity? Let us see that up to this we have seen how the loss of biodiversity is there. Now we will see that how it can be conserved. See here, it is very important for us to manage and preserve the plants and animal species all over the world. The practice of managing and preserving plants and animal species to prevent them from getting extinct is called conservation. Means the plants and animals which are just destroying and no any species are there of it, then for conserving them, their species don't get died or these species don't get annexed, then what it is to be conserved. See here, I am reading it again. It is very important for us to manage and preserve the plants and animal species all over the world. The practice of managing and preserving plants and animals species to prevent them from getting extinct is called conservation. Many national and international organizations are taking several measures to conserve the biodiversity. Some of these measures are listed below. Okay students, forest reserves. So what, first of all we will see what is forest reserve. Let us see that forest reserve. Before I am writing about the forest, just we write the definition of the conservation, that is the practice of managing and preserving plants and animal species, plants and animal species to prevent them from getting extinct is called conservation. So, first of all, what is conservation, students? The practice of managing and preserving plants and animal species to prevent them from getting extinct is conservation. And the next one is forest reserves. So, what is forest reserves? Forest reserves so forest reserve is a large area of forest cover that is protected from human activities by strict law. Okay, students. So, what is forest reserve? The forest reserve is a large area of forest covered that is protected from human activities by strict law. There the human activities cannot be done. So why? Because there is reserve area. See here, I am reading that many forest reserve has been established to preserve the flora and fauna of a forest from human exploitation. Forest reserve is a large area of forest cover that is protected from human activities by strict law. Deforestation is prohibited and new trees are planted in those areas to replenish the lost forest cover. See here, and then it comes wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. Wildlife sanctuaries and national parks here. Protected forest that preserves a particular plant and animal species are called wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. See here, the wildlife sanctuaries and the national parks just reserve and saved some of the species which are famous. We all know, we have seen the Sasangir. There the Asiatic lion species is preserved over there. Okay, students, cutting down trees and hunting animals is strictly prohibited in these areas. There are strict laws against those that violate this rule. There are many wildlife sanctuaries and national parks set up in various parts of the India that preserved wildlife. Let us look at some of them. Table number 6.1 lists the famous wildlife sanctuaries and national parks in India. See here, these are listed the sanctuaries, which species is protected and in which state it is there. These are given in this table. You have to learn this table. This can also be come in the test, students. So you have to learn this. See here, Bandhagar National Park. It protects tiger and it is located in Madhya Pradesh. Bandipur National Park, it protects tiger and it is located in Karnataka. Corbett National Park, it protects tiger, and it is in Uttarakhand. You have I think you have heard about this Corbett National Park. Yes, we all know in Man versus Wild, the Modi and that Man versus Wild guy who Bear Gill, they both go into this national park. Okay, students, we have seen in the Discovery Channel Dachigam Wildlife Sanctuary, that is Kashmir stage, and it is located in Jammu Kashmir. Gir forest, its protects species are Asiatic lion, and it is there it is located in Gujarat. Kaziranga Wildlife Sanctuary, one horned rhino, it is located in Assam. And Kanha National Park, it protects tigers, it is located in Madhya Pradesh. And Prior Wildlife Sanctuary, it protects Asiatic lions, and it is located in Kerala. Kailado Ghana Birds Sanctuary, it protects bird species, and it is located in Bharatpur, Rajasthan. So you have to just by heart this table. In some of the MCQs or in other optional, this can be asked. Okay, students, so you have to learn this. Next, here next is let's answer. Okay, students, that I have given you in your homework. Please verify your answer that it is correct or not. See, students, here is our first, that is give one word for each of the following. Let's answer, that is on page number 83, and the first one I am reading of A. First one, the variety of organisms that exist on the earth, that is biodiversity. We all know that. Biodiversity. Second one is a group or class of animals or plants that have common features and characteristics that are known as species. They are known as species. They are known as species. And third one, going to the third one, the natural environment of plant or animal species where it lives naturally and multiplies are known as habitat. Third one is habitat. Habitat. Next one is fourth one, that is species that are no longer found anywhere on the earth. They are known as extinct. Fifth one, species that are at high risk of getting extinct in their habitat, that are known as endangered species. Endanger. See here, mass scale felling of trees, it is known as deforestation. Sixth, that is deforestation. station. Please write down this answer, students. And now going to the B. Now going to the B. First one. See here, choose the correct word from the help box. This is leading to a loss of forest cover. So, how if the forest cover is just leading to loss, then what is this? Deforestation. So, first is deforestation. Deforestation. And next, second, that is, this is leading to increase in housing and agriculture demand. That is second, and it is overpopulation. Due to the population is increasing, this demand is also increasing. Overpopulation. And third one, that is, this helps to maintain the balance of vital gases in the environment, that is forest. That is forest. Another one, fourth one, that is, this is the process by which water vapor is released by the plant to form rain, that is transpiration. Transpiration. And the last one, fifth one, that is, this is caused when soil is left loose on the mountain. So what happens? The land slides, that is land slides. So please note down the answers of these, students. See here, in the next page there is a map over here. See here, shows the location of the famous wildlife sanctuaries and national park in India. See here, the green color mark, that is Bandhavanagar Gad National Park, that is located in the Madhya Pradesh. And next is Bandipur National Park, that is located in Karnataka. And here is the Jim Corbett National Park, that is in Uttarakhand. And yellow color, that is Dachi Gam Wildlife Sanctuary, that is located in Jammu and Kashmir. And next is Gir National Park, that is located in Gujarat. And next is Kaziranga Wildlife Sanctuary, that is in Assam. And next is Kahana National Park, that is also located in Madhya Pradesh. And the next is Priyar Wildlife Sanctuary, that is located in Kerala. And the last one, Kioladio Ghana Bird Sanctuary, that is located in Rajasthan. See here, here according to the color, these marks are given over here. And see here, the next topic is our setting up the zoos. So zoological parks or zoo refers to a place where animals are kept in cage or enclosures for public display. Zoo helps to spread awareness among pupils for conservation, natural and develop a love for animals. They also serve a breeding centers where some rare animals can also be kept for breeding. See, here zoo, you know for what the zoo is there. See here, it is written here, zoo helps to spread awareness among pupils for conservation of national and nature and develop a love for animal. See a zoo park, zoological park or a zoo refers to a place where animals are kept in cage for enclosures for public demand. Okay students, next is setting up botanical gardens. So, what is some of the benefits of conservation of the animals and plants in the botanical gardens? Here, botanical gardens may be called zoo of the plant world. Botanical gardens have been setting up to preserve some rare plant species, and most botanical gardens also serve as seed bank and have reserve of the seeds of several species of plants. Please read this students, first 2 points, setting up the zoos and setting up the botanical gardens. So, have you read this students, setting up the zoos? So, in zoos the animals are kept in the cage, so we can see that. And some also tell that the animals which have done some of the mistakes or anything else, they are just stored in zoo as jail. But I don't know the truth, but it in the book it is written something else. So I think book is correct. And see here, botanical garden, it is like zoo. In zoos the animals are displayed in the cages, and in botanical garden all the flowers are there in that garden, and the zoo is for animals and botanical garden is for the plants. Okay students, next let us see that recycling papers. See, recycling papers, a large numbers of trees are cut for manufacturing paper. Paper is made from wood pulp which is mainly obtained from trees and plant like bamboo. We should aim at reduce the wastage of papers and try and reuse of recycled paper as much as possible. Waste paper can be easily used to manufacture products like tissue paper, writing paper, paper for packaging like cartoons, paper bags, etc. This can be easily done by the process of recycling. Recycling is defined as a process in which new useful products are made from waste material. So, first of all, what is recycling? See, we all know recycling of paper. The paper which we use for writing and some other things, these papers are made up of trees and some of the bamboo plants. Okay students, so as we use this we should recycle it. We are just not recycling the papers and just directly cutting the trees and making new and new paper. So what we have to do? We have to recycle the paper. Okay students, I am reading. Recycling is defined as a process in which new and useful products are made from the waste material. For recycling material, we need to first collect the waste material, sort them and then use them as the raw material for processing to make new useful products. We should always try and keep these 3 R's here: reduce, reuse and recycle. In some of the product nowadays, these 3 R's are given: reduce, reuse and recycle. In mind as much as we can while using products in our everyday life. If I take an example of me, on my example only, if I am going to the market for buying vegetables and fruit, so what I will do? I will go to the shopkeeper and I will say that give me 500 grams of tomatoes, and if in the going for fruits, then I will say that give me 500 grams of apples or 6 units of banana. Okay students, so what they will do, they will give me a plastic bag, and then after I have I have bought three things: 500 grams of tomato, 500 grams of apple, and 6 units of banana. So the shopkeeper will give me three different bags for this. Okay students, but what if we do, we go and we take this big cloth bag and go to the shopkeeper and buy, then the plastic is not to be used. And if you are using plastic, okay, then the previous plastic bags which are at your home, take it the shopkeeper and told him to put that things in your plastic bag so that you can reuse it. Okay students, so this is the recycling of the paper. Okay students, so now it's time for your homework students. Please write down your homework. So your today's homework is what you have to do, you have to just find out the answers of exercise question 1 and 2. Question 1, that is MCQ, and question 2, that is fill in the blanks. Okay students, up till then stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye students.